Okay guys, this is my next video regarding constructor calling. So system, you know how to write a constructor. What is the main to write a constructor name and the class name must be same test test of passing parameters without parameters. Okay. So test t. So write something like this. SYSOUT something you have to print a statement that this is working or not. Okay, so this is zero argument constructor, right? Constructor, and we're having another constructor test of some we are writing some int a here. Okay, SYSOUT, this is out of some we're calling like one argument constructor. Okay, see, there's nothing. What you're just may confused. If you're a beginner, you might be confusing that I have written something empty. There's something empty here. I have passed some arguments here, right? So in Java, there is a rule that both constructors must have the both constructor can be same, but with different data types. Okay, there may be any number of constructors here. If you have both same constructor, when you call when you create an object, the compiler does not understand which argument should it first call. Okay, so it may have some exceptions rise. Okay, so to overcome this, we are having some different data types. In, so that's why I written like this. So I think you understand what I'm saying. I have written one empty here. I have passed one argument or some parameters here, right? So you might be thinking that why this is happening, because there's a rule, not a rule. You can simply understand the like if there are two same constructors, when I compile the program, what will the compiler understand to call first the zero? There are two zeros, so it will be a little bit confusing, right? So if I have some two different types, so it will call each individually, right? So I was talking about calling the constructors, right? So how to call a constructor? So this is a zero argument constructor and this is zero argument constructor. So in the method concepts, you might be knowing that if we are having some two different methods, so I can call directly here by writing the method name and passing arguments. I have said in the previous example. Okay, but here we are having two tests, so I can't call the test here, right? So we have to write here this dot, so this not this of. So pass the b parameter. What b is an integer, right? Something 30. Okay, value. So it's okay now. So don't get confused why I'm writing this here, right? So test, they both belong to same class and having the same class name. So to represent this is some integer value, to represent some double value, to represent this is something float value, I'm just writing this dot integer. Okay, this b value. So this dot 30 means the compiler will understand it's calling some kind of integer value, right? So when I write 30.5, it's a double value, so it won't compile, right? So I think you understand. So to execute that, we have to create an object, right? The constructors are executed during the object creation. So write object is test of test t equals to new test of. Okay, new test of. It's completed. Now simply compile the program. What will now just expect the output? What did it do? See, test is calling the one argument constructor, right? So first this will be executed and next this will be executed. Simple. See, this this called this one. Okay, you can see here properly. This called first argument. So first argument is the next is executed, right? I hope you are. So if you are being something like, oh, this is without how to call this program without using this keyword. So it's some little bit lengthy process, not that big. So I have created an object, right? But this automatically the zero argument constructor will be called, right? See, for this, automatically this constructor will be called. For what about this one? We have to create another object. Simple. Test test t1 equals to new test of. So just pass the same value here, 35. Okay. So if you are if you look if you this seems like lengthy process, I have shown you some another way also, right? New test of test of. This is this this refers to this zero argument constructor, and another one new test of some 30. It's completed, right? I have called this one, I have called this one, but in this case first this will be executed and this will be executed, right? 0 and 1. I hope you understand the zero argument constructor concept. So keep listening to my classes. Thank you guys.